with any kind of altercation with any law enforcement would be able to get a gun permit?
No!
Say again?
No!
Is this America or what? No, it's apartheid, because he can and you can't. You got to understand that. This is supposed to be a democracy. Then why is apartheidism the going thing in America when it's supposed to be a democracy? Why is this man free and he's a killer? Now, you also know the parents are Tracy Martin and Sabrina Fulton. You all know that, right? Okay. Do you know that the lawyer is Brother Benjamin Crump? Bad brother, African brother, strong black brother, trying to do a job in a sea of what we can call mystery, because it doesn't make sense what they're doing in Florida. Now, State Attorney Norm Wolfinger must press charges against Zimmerman. That's coming from Benjamin Crump. That's the issue. He must press charges against Mr. Zimmerman. Okay? Now, the neighbors heard screams of Trayvon. They heard the screams. They heard the screams. Sanford Police Chief Bill Lee, there's no reason to doubt Zimmerman's claim of self-defense. That's what this man said, and he should be fired. He should be fired, and then there should be criminal charges brought against him for dereliction of duty. Now, you all know the stand ground law is the issue. Somebody else is going to come up here and talk about that from a legal standpoint, so I won't go into that, okay?
I'm glad you don't.
Now, the U.S. Justice Department, FBI, Florida Governor Rick Scott are pledging resources, but they're all involved in this now. But they're only involved in it because people like you stood up and are standing up and are demanding justice. And that's the issue. And keep it going, please. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Hotel.
No peace, no justice, no.
As we drop each other in the neighborhood.
That's right.
Just saying. Jessica Care-Moore has a point. Jessica.
Come on, Jessica.
There has to be a safe place for boys. There has to be a safe place for boys, brown boys who lace their will and dreams inside designer shoes, untraceable boys we lose with no media attention to the prison industrial complex, rocking headphones to block out the reality, weak, complex, beautiful boys. Sometimes it takes a head nod so you can truly see the God in me. I know they walk at night like stars because they created this astrology. So one of ours is taken. We want justice, not apologies. I want to walk in a store or from a store when no one trying to follow me. You follow me? We birth our babies unarmed, a war being raged against their existence at conception. Brilliant young kings in the making, searching for footing on a rich soil, wet cement, pulling them back into America's schizophrenic quicksand. This land with their veins deeply rooted inside southern trees, with stories passed down through hands covered in white cotton and sugar red dyed Skittles in their pockets. We die too easily for a whistle or a glance, driving while black breathing. How do we protect them from the decay of history, institutionalized racism, segregated, privatized classrooms? Mama Diallo's blood in these oceans. Mama Amina Baraka's daughter's heart in their teeth. Our city just lost Hassan Mausi Green and Joe Mayel Miller. 5 children in San Diego just lost their mama to senseless violence. They suck the cool out of black boys to sell their cars and shoes, then criminalize them for looking like their own ad campaign. A brother in a hoodie or saggy jeans has never treated me any worse than a suit and tie noose. Others of time, we the ones they could not kill. We the chosen, we the excellent athlete, the power suit, the fear, the pilot, the educator, our boys. Targeted while attempting to outlive their circumstance, to walk in a place that detached our legs from trees that bore strange fruit and gave birth to blues. Are we to push them back up into our wombs, to save them from from a life of inhumanity? Where is the Sonia Sanchez haiku vision of peace? We raise our daughters and pray our sons just make it home from school. We bury our daddies too young. I need to say that all of my girls have had guns to their heads, that we have been a crystal city under fire long before any recession, that we have been outliving death since birth. I've been burying my friends since I was 15 years old. Not everyone knows what that feels like. I watched these urban burial grounds eat my friends like lions. My brothers, men, striped tigers I love died here. It's the reason I'm afraid to raise my king here, and I wonder if I ever find my king here. I am a consummate Detroit widow, refusing to wear black, writing obituaries and poems of my 17-year-old niece, Kiara Coachman, beaten to death across the street from my high school neighborhood just months ago. Joy Road. I want to ride you up this street I walked to get to Cody High School, where there are no art installations and gentrification, just invisible morning haiku I left on abandoned cardboard, take the liquor store windows, the same library corner I found Intozaki Shange on. This is the real Detroit, the new hipster Detroiters won't recognize. Sanford, Ramallah, Joy Road, Brooklyn, Detroit, Chicago. I see Trayvon in my son's face every morning. Sabrina Fulton is mourning. There has to be a city, a planet, a neighborhood, a block, a village, a farm, a solar system, a safe place for boys, born with Maasai lean legs, deep brown eyes, Cherokee cheekbones, the son our president never had. Another displaced flag in his 17-year-old body, a stranger claiming a discovery, a victory over something you can never discover or win when your peace is in your peace. The beautiful, intangible geography of a black boy's life is difficult to navigate in the narrow, slanted view of American racism. Trayvon Martin refusing to run. In the aftershock of a post-racial lie, we will stand our ground. We will shake the earth like Shango. Awaken mothers who haven't slept since the 1400s in this country anyway. We will align ourselves with humanity. You can't keep killing us randomly. In the name of Malcolm, Martin, Emmett, Betty, Coretta, Harriet, Murley, mothers, Trayvon Martin will pilot the change. Trayvon soaring beyond his 17-year-old years. Trayvon is the defiant wind passing through. We must relocate our leaders inside 5-year-old warriors, hide pins and truth inside pigtails, so the struggle is always made new. Thank you. Thank you, Donnell White.
Five-time Apollo winner, Jessica Care Carr. Give her another round of applause. Once again, everybody's full. We want to say thank you for coming. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. Detroit Police Department, the role of the police in this youth violence. Please welcome to the podium, Chief Ralph Godby.
I am Trayvon Martin. And I need you to hear this well. Born and raised on the east side of Detroit. I'm a chief of police that happens to work in a community that our black men are marginalized every day. And I hope our media will take a look out behind you and see how many positive, strong men of color that are in this community. And the more we show those, and this is an important point, because when we marginalize black life, and every time it bleeds, it leads, and every time you see a black man, he's in handcuffs. Every time you see a black man, it's reported that he's a perpetrator of a crime. And it doesn't talk about men like this out here, because we are Trayvon Martin. We are absolutely Trayvon Martin. And when we marginalize black life as if we are savages, which we are not, but we are strong people. We are people that know how to conduct our business. We are people that know how to love our women and uplift our women and raise our children. But we don't get far enough press for the ones that get it right. So that's why I wear this uniform today. So you can see that when you cut short the life of a black man, you stop the next Barack Obama. You stop the next Wendell Anthony. You stop the next Malcolm X. You stop the next Medgar Evers. You stop life when you end the life of a young black man. So it's very important for us to understand the role of the police department in this community. I declare and I decree to everybody in the city of Detroit, we will not be a police department that disrespects the rights of the